Okay, so once you got your kick flips down, and you've learned your frontside 180s and you've got those really solid, then we're going to put both of these tricks together and do the frontside flip, which is just a frontside 180 with a kick flip. So here's the foot position. Notice my back foot is pretty far back, almost like I'm going to do a front shove, and my front foot is just in the regular kick flip position, just down from those front bolts, pretty slanted there on the board. So once you got your foot position down, we're just going to go through exactly what you're going to do here. So with your back foot really far off to the side because you're going to be thrusting it forward pretty hard, and with your front foot you're going to be doing the same flick, just regular kick flip flick, and with your shoulders you're going to be turning them front side. The main part of this trick is just in your shoulders and being able to get your front foot out of the way so your board can actually flip around. I'm going to teach you guys to do this trick a little bit differently, how you do a kick flip, and we're going to learn it with a pivot first. So you're going to be doing the kick flip, landing on the nose, and doing a frontside pivot. Now we're going to break this down. So first off, you're going to do an ollie, just land on the nose and do a frontside pivot. If you have your frontside 180s down, this should be pretty easy. Just land as softly as you can on your nose and then pivot around. And then you're going to throw in a kick flip. So learn your kick flips landing on the nose first, and then throw in the kick flip, turn your shoulders, and then land in the nose and pivot your board. Now the reason why you do this part first is just to get used to flicking your board kick flip and turning your shoulders at the same time. And then once you have that part really down, you just do it a lot faster. You'll notice on a lot of these I still do a pivot. I learned it this way on purpose so that the board still does a full kick flip. I really like the frontside flips where the board does a full kick flip and it doesn't go in between the legs, like in the hard flip kind of a version. So this is the way I prefer to do it anyways, and it's easier to do it over and off of things this way as well. So you can catch it in the air and then do the full 180 over or off of something. So anyway, so once you have the kick flip frontside revert down and you start to throw it in faster, you can see it's just one fluid, smooth motion. Now I don't want it to be like a kick flip and then land in the nose and then jerk a revert. It should be one fluid, smooth motion, but as you can tell on some of these I still do pivot a little bit. So the key here is really having your back foot in that position so you're able to kick your back foot forward and do the full 180 while you're really throwing your shoulders. So you notice in this shot right here you can see my shoulders. I'm going to throw my arms before I pop, snap it, flick it with my front foot, and then rotate it all around. And your back foot is going to be like the control point, and you can see like when I land I'm going to just land with that back foot and then stomp it. And most of your weight is going to be on your front foot, as you can tell there. So practice this trick a lot, you'll definitely get it down. It just takes getting your kick flips really good and your frontside 180s really good, and then being able to throw your shoulders and put all of those steps together. I broke this trick down into these specific steps so that you can practice each one on its own, one at a time. If you haven't gotten a chance to check out Skateboarding Made Simple Volume 2 manuals yet, you definitely should. It's really good. It's over an hour long, and I put a ton of work into it to make sure it was super detailed. So definitely go to brailleskateboarding.com/SMS2 and check that out. Thanks for all your guys' help and support.